Here's the top stories for November 20. 5 more bodies bring Uwan death toll to 33, according to the National Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council. Ombudsman Crispin Remulla says Discaya spouses are next to be charged in the court. Alice Guo and 3 others were found guilty of human trafficking and sentenced to reclusion perpetua. Rains and thunderstorms may affect parts of the Philippines due to 4 weather systems, according to PAGASA. A South Korean ferry carrying about 270 people runs aground and injures 3. Nearly 2 weeks after Super Typhoon Uwan battered mainland Luzon and parts of Visayas and Mindanao, search and retrieval teams were still finding victims, with 5 more bodies recovered that raised the national death toll to 33. The National Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council disclosed on Wednesday, November 19th. A situational report from the NDRRMC showed that the Cordillera Administrative Region remains the hardest hit, accounting for 20 of the fatalities. Bicol recorded 7 deaths, while Western Visayas, Eastern Visayas, and Zamboanga Peninsula reported 1 fatality each. The Office of Civil Defense said the continued discovery of bodies underscored the scale of destruction left by the typhoon, particularly in isolated upland communities where access has been slow to restore. Retrieval operations are ongoing in several remote villages where residents were caught in landslides and flash floods. Ombudsman Crispin Remulla said that contractor spouses Curly and Sarah Discaya are next to be charged in court with criminal offenses in the anomalous flood control projects. Criminal cases have been filed before the Sandigan Bayan against resigned Congressman Zaldi Co., directors of SunWest Corporation, and officials of the Department of Public Works and Highways Region 4B in the 289.5 million peso project in Nauhan, Oriental Mindoro. It is expected that the Sandigan Bayan will issue arrest orders once it finds probable cause on the criminal charges of graft and malversation of public funds through falsification of public documents. Remulla said there are at least 3 cases involving the contractor spouses that have been submitted for resolution. He added that the Discaya spouses will most likely face graft and malversation cases like those filed against Co. in the Nauhan Oriental Mindoro project. Dismissed Bamban, Tarlac Mayor Alice Guo and her 3 co-accused were found guilty on Thursday, November 20th, by the Pasig Regional Trial Court Branch, 167 of qualified human trafficking linked to an illegal Philippine offshore gaming operation in Tarlac and were sentenced to reclusion perpetua. Also convicted were Rachel Malonzo Carrion, Jamilyn Cruz, and Walter Wong Rong for organizing trafficking operations inside the Bao Fu compound in Bamban. They were ordered to pay a fine of 2 million pesos. The case against Guo stemmed from a complaint filed by the Philippine National Police and the Presidential Anti-Organized Crime Commission following a raid last year on the POGO operated by Uwan Technology. In addition, the Bao Fu company, the site of the raided scam hub in Bamban, is forfeited in favor of the government. 4 weather systems are expected to bring rains over parts of the country in the next 24 hours. The Philippine Atmospheric, Geophysical, and Astronomical Services Administration said on Thursday, November 20th. PAGASA said the Intertropical Convergence Zone, an imaginary line near the equator where winds from the northern and southern hemispheres meet and form rain clouds, will bring cloudy skies with scattered rains and thunderstorms over Davao Region, Soxargen, Basilan, Sulu, Tawi-Tawi, and Palawan. The shear line, or the boundary where warm and cold air masses collide and generate rain-bearing clouds, will also bring cloudy skies with scattered rains and isolated thunderstorms over Cordillera Administrative Region, Cagayan, Isabela, Nueva Vizcaya, Quirino, and Aurora. Meanwhile, the easterlies, or warm and humid winds from the Pacific Ocean, will bring cloudy skies with scattered rains and thunderstorms over Quezon. The northeast monsoon, or amihan, a cold and dry wind coming from the northeast, may bring cloudy skies with rains over Batanes and Ilocos Norte. A South Korean ferry carrying nearly 270 people ran aground on rocks off the country's southwest coast on Wednesday, leaving 3 with minor injuries, the Coast Guard said. The incident happened when the ship was sailing from the country's southern island of Jeju to the southwestern porty city of Mokpo, a Coast Guard statement said. It said it received a report of the incident late Wednesday. and that the ship was carrying 267 people, including 246 passengers and 21 crew members. The Coast Guard said it rescued all those on the ship after mobilizing about 20 vessels and a plane. Stay updated with the latest news. Visit our website at www.mb.com.ph or follow us on social media. Thanks for tuning in to the Manila Bulletin Daily Rundown.